poo is a block added in 1.4.4 that largely serves as a cosmetic block in building, but also has other uses. It's mostly known for its unconventional way of obtaining it, which involves sitting on a toilet with a well-fed buff. The poo will then be dispensed and your well-fed buff will also disappear. The amount of poo you get is determinant on the amount of buff time you have remaining times the tier multiplier. For example, if you eat a seafood dinner, which gives you 14 minutes of plenty satisfied, you'll get 26 poo blocks, since your remaining 13 minutes of buff is doubled by the tier 2 multiplier. Besides being a cosmetic, it has another use though, Fertilizer. This item lets you instantly grow trees, which can be useful if you're particularly short on a certain type of wood. One fertilizer requires 3 blocks of poo to make, along with 3 bones and 3 ash, enough to instantly grow 1 tree. So, what's the most efficient way to get poo? What we're essentially looking at is the most efficient food to use to get poo. That is food that is both filling and easy to obtain. Sure, our Golden Delight gives us 141 blocks of poo, but is it really worth it? So, weighing the options, there are 4 foods that stick out from the bunch in terms of efficiency. 2 of them are pretty simple. If you can get the Traveling Merchant to sell you Pad Thai or Pho, you win. Those are 2 decent foods that are cheap and basically infinite if you got the money. They drop 14 and 18 poo each. The third food is seafood dinner, of course. In 1.4.4, they changed it from 4 minutes of exquisitely stuffed to 14 minutes of plenty satisfied. While this was a loss for most players who would use it as a quick buff to help in boss fights, this does help us in getting poo. Seafood dinner is exceedingly easy to obtain, as it's literally just 2 of any special fish. You can very easily get tons of it from fishing for honeyfin. Seafood dinner also drops a respectable 26 blocks of poo each. Finally, there's what I think is the best approach. Bacon is one of the best food items in the game, and it drops us a nice 69 poo upon use. While it is normally rather rare, you can pretty easily get it by smashing Pigranadas. Each Pigranada has a 2.6% chance of dropping an average of 1.067 bacon, which isn't too bad. While you may think this is expensive as hell, if you take advantage of Max Happiness and the discount card, the Pigranadas only cost 60 silver. Since the Pigranadas drop an average of 57 silver, 66.67 copper each, this makes each Pigranada only have a net cost of 2 silver, 33 copper, which is pretty cheap. The best part about this approach is that since each food item is worth more, you'll spend less time on the toilet waiting for the food buff to dissipate. Even better in terms of efficiency. I don't know if any of you will find it useful to obtain this much poo, but you know, who knows? If you're part of the 82% of my audience who aren't subscribed and you enjoy my content, I ask you to subscribe. Otherwise, thank you for watching and good day and goodbye.